Hey there, starlings. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jess from Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and start into your power. If you've never ventured to my sector of the universe before, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. For those who are returning, thank you so very much for your loyalty and support. For those who are subscribed to this channel, thank you for supporting this channel. And for those who haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and click on that red rectangular lovely button that says subscribe on it. Anyway, happy summer to all of you. We are now in the summer solstice. This is exciting. New beginnings, new lots of things. I wish all of you right off the get-go a wonderful summer. Also, if you would like to book a personal reading with me to help you spiritually grow and become the highest version of yourself, feel free to click on one of the links in the description box below or go to capellawellness.com to see all of the readings that I offer. All right, guys, with that being said, let's get into your reading. Hey there, Scorpio. Welcome to your weekly reading. Thank you so very much for being here. I'm so happy that you are here. Welcome, welcome. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to see what your overall theme is for this week. If I can shuffle. All right, there we go. What you need to focus on and what you need to avoid if this doesn't resonate with you. And keep in mind, not everything's going to resonate with you, so don't force it, okay? But also don't allow your ego to kind of block you. Put the headphones on and be like, la, 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 I'm not listening to it. This is for your spiritual growth. Okay, so that you can receive the abundance that is your birthright. So if it doesn't fully resonate, you feel completely confused, check your moon and rising signs. Even if it does resonate, check those signs anyway, so that you can get more detail as to what's coming for you for this week. All right, also stay around to the end so that you can see what is coming to you with regards to love, and you'll get to ask a question and we'll get an accurate answer from the angels. Okie dokie. Realization. Number 3. This is you really coming to terms with knowing that with that big keyhole there, you're wondering if there's something else out there for you. And you're in this dark space, right? There's jagged cliffs and things like that. You're wanting to explore more of your horizons, go out there into the world and see what else is for you, but you're kind of afraid to do it. She hasn't stepped through the threshold yet. It's like you're thinking you need a key to step through that door and unlock the door and step through it, I should say. But look, that keyhole's so enormous, you don't even need a key. You just walk through it. That's all you got to do. Because once you do that, it's a new beginning for you. It's a whole new world. You just have to start really understanding that you have the knowledge, you have the power, you have the ability, all the resources, like the magician, to step in through that through the doorway, the keyhole, to the life that you really want. This is you really coming to understanding of saying, well, you know what? I'm not sure about this. It's so different. I don't know if it's going to be the right thing for me. It's like your path is being illuminated here, Scorpio, but you're unsure of it because the unknown, being in the dark, like the moon card, it's a little scary, right? You've kind of been in this world where you're quote unquote in the dark and not sure. You can't really see the light at the end of the tunnel, but there's the light right there. It's like God is illuminating that path for you, but you've got your hands behind your back because you're still thinking about it. There's like air energy here. You're just still thinking, I'm not sure if this is right for me. There's some self-examining that you got to do. When you go within, kind of like the Hermit, Four of Swords, maybe the Hangman, look at things from a different perspective. You take time out and you quiet your mind and you start getting these insights and downloads from from the universe, you know, kind of helping you, giving you these ideas or whatever this is, and you start having aha moments saying, oh, well, you know what? Okay, yeah, sure. This is what's preventing me from crossing that threshold. I really need to understand better about what it is that I truly want and how I can manifest these things. And sometimes it's hard to really look within ourselves and realize, you know what, I'm not stepping through that threshold because of fear. I'm not stepping through that threshold because of what people will think, what people will say, what people will do. Am I going to make it? Those types of things. If you're thinking about that, Scorpio, you're doubting yourself. You're doubting your abilities. You have to trust in yourself and realize that you do have what it takes to do whatever this is for you, whatever this realization is, realizing that you are the driver of your destiny, like the Chariot card. You are the creator, the master manifester, like the Magician. And if you're starting to realize, you know, I keep getting into these patterns that are keeping me from stepping out of my comfort zone, like the Two of Wands, it's time to release those. And coming to understanding, you got to be honest with yourself, especially when you go deep within and you reevaluate your life, almost kind of like Seven of Pentacles also, and looking back at what you've done or what you haven't done and say, you know, it's time for me to make a change. Again, the Spirit is saying that path is being illuminated for you. You just have to take that leap of faith like the Fool and jump. You can't really tell, right? It's a glare there. She's like, am I going to fall off? Is there like a pathway here? Because she's standing on the other side of that keyhole. But if she takes that step, is she going to fall? She doesn't know. But this is where your faith comes in. And you got to go take that step because this is where the light is. You've got to follow that light. And the bottom happens to be new beginnings. Look at the similarities. It's your doorway to your destiny. Look at the cold, the winter. There's still no color outside of this archway. But when you walk through it, it's flourishing. There's growth. There's no growth outside of the archway. That's why, you know, when you're trying to change your life or you want something better, you know there's something better out there for you, you have to take those steps. You have to walk through the threshold, Scorpio. It's illuminated. There's also with the moon here, the new moon, new beginnings, new ways of doing things, a fresh start. There's something here, Spirit is telling me that maybe you should start doing manifestations and doing rituals during the new moon. That's for some of you, if you don't do those already. Start setting your intentions and say, I am prosperous, I am fearless, I am abundant, those types of things. Don't say, I want this, I don't want this, I don't want this. Say it in the I am way, because that's already telling the universe that you know that you are that. Some people think, well, I don't want to pretend, but there's the energy knowing, you get into the feeling knowing that you are already that. And the more you say it, the more your subconscious starts believing it. That's how it works. And your vibration rises because of that. So there is a fresh start here. You just have to walk through that archway, through the keyhole. Trust in the fact that whatever is on the other side of this archway is what's meant for you. It will flourish, whatever this is for you, Scorpio. Take that leap of faith. Go ahead, go in there knowing that when you follow the path of light, it is going in the right direction. You got to do something new. The world around you, you're like, this is so boring and mundane and cold and colorless and lifeless. It's up to you to change that. There's also a sense here for some of you, You got to start really realizing what it is that you're doing that's inhibiting your personal growth, your self-growth, your self-care, and start really focusing on doing more self-care and focusing on your well-being. The need for renewal, rejuvenation. This new life that you want to start, this new beginning you want to have. It's about living life anew, taking a new path that's not full of fear, that's not full of doubt. You become healthier, more balanced in all areas of life. All right? Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to see what you need to focus on. And now the sun is starting to come through the window. That's a sign, because that doesn't always happen. They tell me when to do these readings, and take whatever synchronicities you get as you're watching these, because they do happen. All right, what is it that Scorpio needs to focus on for this week? Please and thank you. We've got the Five of Swords. Yeah, this looks like a pretty ominous card, right? Either there's some altercation going on, some conflict, some challenge. You are in a tough relationship. You are in a tough job. There's like some betrayal surrounding you. There's people who are not being honest with you. This is situations that are just not for your highest good. It's either, or someone's taking advantage of you. There's a lot of stuff coming in, Scorpio. So take it how it resonates. Again, don't force anything. If it's not your situation, it's not your situation. But be honest with yourself and say, you know what? This is not a really good situation right here, Scorpio. So it's time for you to move. Like, get in that boat with the Six of Swords, because the Six of Swords comes after the Five of Swords. Find tranquility and peace. Get the hell out of there. And just leave everything behind. And look, there's a bunch of money down there too. I'm not always drawn to that. I know that's in this card, but I've seen this in other readings before, and I was not drawn to that before. So maybe some of you, there's something revolving money. Maybe somebody betrayed you and took your money, something like that. Or you loaned money out and they didn't give it back, or they used it for, they used it for drugs or something, or alcohol or something else, or bought something with it, and you're pissed off. You feel betrayed, right? Because you were being nice to this person. That's for somebody here. Again, take how it resonates. And you're like, you know what? I'm done. I don't care about the freaking money. I'm tired of your dishonesty. I'm tired of you acting this way, and we're always fighting about it. Maybe there's fighting about money and conflicts, challenges, arguments, hostilities towards something. And you're done. I'm walking away. Because the Five of Swords has 3 people in it. This one does not. This one, you can't even see the person, because the person stuck the sword of truth into the ground with that snake, right? Somebody was betraying you, or somebody was being sneaky. And you said, you know what? Fuck that. I'm speaking my truth. I'm walking away. This also means that you need to stand up for yourself. This is the other side of the Five of Swords. It could be winning at all costs in the negative sense, winning at all costs in the positive sense. Either way, it could go either way. But this is you focusing on standing up for yourself. Not allowing people to continue to betray you, to take advantage of you. Stopping people who are being dishonest. It's like, move away. You start to have to realize, go within and say, okay, you know what? I got to stop this. I got to put an end to this. And this is what you end up doing. Some of you really need to end up doing, because look, you're done with this. That sword is there. You've trapped the snake. You killed off whatever bird that was. I don't care about anything right now. I'm finding my inner peace. I'm getting the hell out of this situation. And when you do, you're heading towards your new beginning. That is more, what did I say? The path is being illuminated for you, Scorpio. This is your opportunity to go. This is your chance to release this and to stop dealing with this type of energy. Being honest with yourself, speaking up for yourself, standing up for yourself. All right? You got to move away from this situation. And look what's at the bottom of the deck. This is you stepping into this as the Emperor. Aries energy. Number 4, stability. Again, security. You need to be really more stable for whatever the situation is. You got to walk through that door, because when you leave this crap behind, it's going to be a new beginning for you. It's a fresh start. You got to leave behind the people who are betraying you, who are being dishonest. Again, whatever this is. You got to step into this power. Find your personal power and stick up for yourself, Scorpio. It's time to stand up for yourself and take control of your life. There's like manipulation here too, with magician in the shadow side, all right? Trickery. You may be dealing with an Aries. Again, that's for some of you, not all of you, so don't force it. It doesn't have to be an Aries. It's just some of you, you're dealing with an Aries or someone who's very controlling. That's the shadow side of this guy. Somebody who's too rigid, but you, in the lighter sense of this, because it's in the focus position, you have to step into your personal power and take action on moving away from this situation. The situation doesn't serve you anymore. You got to clear that out. I mean, look at this guy's face, and he's got armor on. It's like you've been in this battle. You got to put your armor on, Scorpio, and just start standing up for yourself. And if you got to fight, you got to fight. I mean, I don't want to say physically, but I think you know what I mean. You got to speak your truth. Like Ace of Swords or King of Swords. I wouldn't be surprised King of Swords came out. You have to stand up for yourself and speak your truth with confidence and be like, no more bullshit. I'm taking back control of my life and I'm moving away from the situation. All right, please, Spirit Guides, Angels, Galactic Family, what is it that Scorpio needs to avoid for this week? Wasn't I talking about air energy? I was, yes, I just remembered that. Look, here's more air energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Maybe you have strong air in your chart, or maybe this other person you're dealing with has strong air in the chart. But I'm also getting with the air is there's just a lot of stuff going on. Things, something about, it's scattered, it's unstable, maybe. And here with the Two of Swords, you're afraid to make that decision. Of standing up for yourself, of speaking your truth. You don't want to face the truth. You are fearful of facing it. You're fearful of sticking up for yourself. You are overanalyzing the situation. You are afraid to really take that step to control the situation. You got to start listening to your heart. Your heart is already telling you what to do. That's why I was saying the path is being illuminated for you. Your angels, your guides, the universe is telling you, hey, Scorpio, it's time to move. It's time to go. It's time to take control of the situation now. You're avoiding doing that with this Two of Swords energy. Don't avoid this, because what they're telling me is that the situation will escalate. Make sure you find balance between your head and your heart. Find that personal power to unblock your throat chakra, because your throat chakra is most likely imbalanced. It's blocked up. So that you can find that personal power to speak your truth with confidence. The more you avoid the situation, the more challenging it's going to be. It's already a big challenge right now with the Five of Swords showing up here. So make sure You step into your power and stop being fearful of making that choice to do what it is that you need to do. Oh my. The devil's at the bottom of the deck. This is Capricorn energy. There's restrictions. You're being bound by fear here, Scorpio, is what I'm getting very strongly for a lot of you. There's paralyzing fear here that is preventing you from making that decision. You are being consumed by negative thoughts in the mind. I wouldn't be surprised if 9 of Swords came out, 8 of Swords, whatever. You got to break those chains that bind you. You really have to not allow yourself to allow the devil to get into your head and cause all this fear in you because of what you need to do to stand up for yourself. I've known too many people who've been in situations, especially with relationships, and you know, it's not good. 5 of Swords energy, the shadows, it's not good. And they just don't do anything, and then they stay miserable for the rest of their lives. But why would you want to do that? It's like me. I wasn't speaking my piece. I wasn't standing up for myself, because I was fearful of what would happen when I did in my marriage. And I finally said, you know what, I'm walking out. He was shocked, but he was like, okay, I think this is probably good for you. He freaked out later, but that was besides the point. It wasn't anything horrible, but I mean, we were never on the same page. But I was consumed by fear, and I'm Gemini sun, so this is like, some of you might have Gemini in your chart. This is me, okay? Don't be like how I was. You have the power to get out of the situation. I'm hearing like the cojones thing. You gotta get some cojones and step up to whatever this is, okay? This Capricorn energy, you may be dealing with a Capricorn. Again, you don't have to be dealing with one. Take it how it resonates. But the devil is really getting to you, Cancer. I'm sorry, Scorpio. Maybe you're dealing with a Cancer too. You have Cancer in your chart. I don't see these things out of mistakes. It's not a coincidence that I did. Take it how it resonates. Oh, you know why they're telling me that came up? Because we are in Cancer season. And they're saying that, you know, either things will escalate in Cancer season and they won't get better if you don't stand up for yourself, if you don't change the situation, if you don't step through that door, or, yeah, they're saying that this has to be done during Cancer season, which is now. We are in Cancer season. That's what I just got from my guides. Anyway, yes, there's fear here. You feel like you're restricted. You feel like, you know, there's no way. Maybe this person is really instilling fear in you. Don't allow that person to take control of you with that fear. That's bullshit. I don't care who you are. Step into your power, Scorpio. There's also this heavy obsession with, like, you know, you're really, really, really overanalyzing, avoiding. Somebody may be very obsessive with you. You gotta release that. God forbid, like, they like just tie you up. Literally. But anyway, yeah, this is a lot of fear. You're restricting yourself because the devil's got you. You gotta cut those ropes. All right. It's now or never. I just heard. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, plating Syrians. Why is the 5 of Swords here? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. What is going on? There's some crazy energies in here right now. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Syrians, please clarify the Five of Swords. Why is the Five of Swords here? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. There is a reason why I say a lot of that, in case you were wondering, when I do my shuffling, because that's really keeping the positive energies here, and my guides and angels are making sure stuff stays in an angelic state, so to speak, because when I deal with energies like these, it doesn't really completely take over the reading. We have Seven of Cups and Four of Swords. Wasn't I talking about Four of Swords? Yeah. If not, self-care. It's time to take a break, reflect, time out. Take a time out. This is you with the Seven of Cups. You know, there's clouded judgment here. There's also procrastination and sticking up for yourself, saying your piece, taking control of the situation. Because you're afraid of what will happen when you pick the cup for your fulfillment, the right cup that will lead you through that to that new beginning. All right, some of you are fearful of, like, there's some, you know, like really massive heartbreak going on. You're afraid of losing something with the Three of Swords up there. But you have to go within and start realizing what is it you're doing. Like I was saying with the realization card. The path is illuminated for you. You take a break, retreat. Take a breather. Recalibrate your mind, your body, your soul. Ask your guides and angels for help. And get ready to prepare yourself to speak your truth. And I did say there might be another battle here. But you know what? It will be all better for it, because God has got your back. The universe has your back. When you're ready to take that sword and just charge ahead and cut whatever this is out of your life and move forward towards your new beginning, your destiny, your path of truth, it's going to change things drastically for you. There's no more being in this clouded judgment, no more illusions. I was talking about illusion, was I not? Maybe. Yeah, there's something along the lines of like lack of focus. You're probably thinking, how am I going to go about doing this? There's so many possibilities. Like, how am I going to get out of this predicament? What do I do? What option do I take? That's when you got to go do some self-reflection. It's right there, some self-realization. Go within. Go within. Get away from whatever this is. Some of you need to actually physically move somewhere, or you take a vacation, take a break, and really start internalizing, or like really calm yourself so that you can prepare yourself and get that guidance, that downloads that your guides and your angels are trying to give you, so that they can help you with the situation. And that's you grabbing the sword of Excalibur and speaking your truth and cutting this out of your life once and for all. You've got the Death card at the bottom. Now you're showing up here at the bottom of the deck, Scorpio. Scorpio energy. It's time to make a profound change in your life. It's time to leave the past behind. Forgive and forget, kind of, sort of. Don't condone anybody's behavior. Just forgive. Move on. This is killing of the old self. This is moving away from what doesn't serve you. I might have said that because I think I was talking about moving away from what doesn't serve you with the Eight of Cups. This is making a profound change in tradition, in transitioning into the new you, into your new life. I'm hearing no more death and destruction. This is the phoenix rising from the ashes. right? Some major transformation needs to unfold here. And this situation is kind of forcing you into that in a sense. And with the Devil card there's a karmic lesson to be learned here. There's a karmic situation that you are most likely in. Again, that's for some of you. Take it as how it resonates. It's time to make a profound change here. All right, why is the Two of Swords here? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians. Please reveal to us for our highest good. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You guys. Two of Swords twice. Okie dokie. Okie dokie, guys. This really confirms what I was feeling with the fear. The super overthinking. You're afraid to make that decision because of fear. Wow. Fear of taking the cup that's being handed to you. Fear of taking that cup to your rejuvenation, your salvation, your renewal, being free and ultimately fulfilled emotionally. Yeah, this is time to take control of the situation. And, you know, yeah, you gotta let go of this stuff, because the universe is trying to give you something. They're trying to give you a new beginning. So for some of you, they're trying to give you a much better relationship, a more harmonious, fulfilling, peaceful relationship. Again, take how it resonates. That's for some of you. You really gotta get out of your head, Scorpio. Some of you are being reluctant to do that. You're looking at these Three of Cups and you're saying, well, you know, I'm kind of comfortable here and I'm afraid of losing whatever's in these cups. There's something about moving away from your comfort zone here. The universe is giving you new opportunity, Scorpio, once you take charge of the situation. You are really being paralyzed by fear. This is a huge obstacle for you, is what I'm getting for quite a lot of you. All right. Yeah, you're avoiding seeing. This is another possibility. This is another opportunity for you here, for something that is bigger, that the universe has meant for you. But you've got to get away from the situation. And look what's at the bottom of the deck. This could be fear of financial loss. I was talking about money. It's probably why I was looking at the coins there this time around, Scorpio. You're fearful of, maybe if you're in a situation where if it's in a relationship and you're with somebody and they are the provider, they are the ones. It could be somebody of authority, right? Because Aries, yeah, the Emperor is Aries. The Emperor is somebody of authority. It could very well be, again, for some of you, you're dealing with somebody who's always been the provider and who's always been giving you money, or you don't have a job maybe, or you have no idea how you're going to pay the bills and stuff like that. There's always a way out. When there's a will, there's a way. The universe is really trying to get you to open up your eyes and take off the blindfold and stop lying to yourself, knowing that the situation that you're in is not for your highest good. You do have help around you. You have family that is willing to help you. You have your angels and your guides who are going to give you those epiphanies and insights to tell you how to handle the situation and to overcome this, especially if you're fearful of financial loss, of losing, not having the money, going bankrupt, something along those lines. Know that you're going to be okay. It's either your well-being or it's the money. Which one is more important to you? That's what you got to go do, some self-reflection, self-internalization, and start really understanding what is more important to you, Scorpio. Money or your health, money or your well-being, money or your sanity, money or your safety. That's something to think about, Scorpio. Again, it's for some of you. It's not your situation. Don't force it. Okay? I will have to say this. This is for a few of you. Again, do not force this because it's not for everyone. But Spirit wants me to say that there's a few of you who married for money. And they don't want you to go through that again because of what situation that you're in now. Because some people do that because they're afraid. They want somebody to provide, but then they start realizing that if they're focusing on the money aspect of something, especially in a relationship, and that person is not a good person, there's issues, or there's stuff going on internally with that person, it's not going to be a good situation to remain yourself in. And don't feel guilty if this is you, Scorpio. Again, that's for a few of you. This is a message for someone, 1 to 3 people, okay? If you happen to be the one who married for money and you're like, oh my God, what did I do? You're afraid to make that decision because you're afraid of the whole money aspect of this. That's why I pointed out money. Maybe you're afraid, you stand up for yourself and, oh, I'm going to take away all your money, your allowance, or whatever this is, alimony, I don't know, whatever. It's okay because you're going to have your abundance when you walk away from the situation. God knows exactly what you're going through. You just have to really step it up, Scorpio, and take control of the situation. You really do. Others of you, this is a family thing. There's some disruption in the home, some betrayal. I was talking about family members. Somebody, you maybe gave them money and they didn't pay you back, or they did something silly with it. Take it how it resonates. The universe is trying to give you your abundance, but until you make that huge, tough move, your abundance is going to be sitting up in the heavens. All right, Scorpio, what guidance do we have for you guys? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians. What guidance do we have for Scorpio? Please and thank you. We do that again. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. See, it got brighter in here, Scorpio. The sun's shining on your reading. The sun doesn't always shine on all my readings, so that is a big message for you, okay? There is a light at the end of the tunnel. Quiet retreat. It's time to disconnect from the outer world so that you can discern and process your true thoughts and feelings from your inner world. Create this quiet time for yourself and you'll have more clarity about what to do next. Didn't I say retreat? There you go right there. There's more confirmation. You got to go out in nature, take a vacation, pull yourself away from whatever this conflict is. It's not a good situation. My guys are telling me, like, Scorpio, get away from this. Take a breather. Take a time out, because there's a lot of emotions running high. You're kind of fearful, like, what is it that I'm going to do? You need to recalibrate and retreat. Go on vacation. Take a break. Go within, so that your spirit team can really start communing with you and speaking to you, the 5D, telling you how you're going about doing this. They will give you the guidance that you're seeking. Just ask them for it, okay? It says you'll have more clarity about what to do next. That's exactly what I was talking about. Savings is at the bottom of the deck. This little child's so cute. As you consistently save for your future is saved. You do your future self a big favor as you consistently set aside present funds. This is part of your self-care and path to feeling secure as you focus upon your life purpose. Okay, let me retreat here. There's something about a child here. This is for a few of you, or children. With this situation that you are in, you're afraid that you're not going to have the money to provide for your children or a child. That is for a few of you, okay? That's for some 2 people here, whatever this is. They're telling me 3. Now, one of the things that they're giving you guidance on is to start putting money aside. Hiding money, they're telling me. Giving money to somebody else for them to hold, whatever this is for you, so that you can get out of the situation. Because again, this is stemming from, for some of you, about you're fearful of making this decision of standing up for yourself because of money issue. Okay? They want you to start putting money away so they can help you get away from this person, this toxic relationship. And again, with the devil that we saw, there's a toxic situation here. You're dealing with a karmic and you got to get away. And if you're trying to figure out, how am I going to do this, put money aside. They keep telling me to hide it. Give it to a family member. Give it to a trustworthy friend. Give them the money so there's no trace of it, they just told me. Have somebody save it for you. Okay? That's for a few of you here. But this is also saving yourself, is what they said. You need to save yourself. All right. Self-care is needed here. They're saying your self-care is of the utmost importance here, not money. Utmost importance. Okay, Scorpio, we're going to see with Eilentine Wellness. I can't talk. What's going on? Yeah, your throat chakra is blocked, Scorpio. For some of you, what is coming next for Scorpio with regards to love? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. I saw it. I saw it. Right? There it is. Oh, shit. Holy shit. Okay. Blast from the past. Someone, something, a situation from the past returns. Nostalgia out of the blue. Older. Okay. I'm getting a lot of stuff. Give me a minute. Okay. I got a few things for you guys. Some of you, when you release this, you get out of this predicament. Something is going to change. Somebody from your past is returning. This could be like a past life relationship, because I know in light counterpart / twin flame journeys type of thing, when you get out of toxic situations, that's when your real person comes in, and that's what this is. That new love, right? Something greater is going to happen with a past love. Maybe you were with them in the past, or this is your light counterpart, your soulmate, your twin flame. I don't like using that term, but I'm going to say that because some people still don't know that I was guided to use light counterpart going forward. This is when your person shows up. Or if you've already met your person, this is when things start changing and what God meant for you with this unconditional love, with the true love relationship. Okay, that's for some of you. Others of you, you are getting nostalgic about, the past with this person that you're dealing with. And that's what's causing you to be fearful. There's something about the past here that is holding you back. You got to move away from the past and head towards your future. For others of you, you are dealing with somebody who is older than you. With this situation, And there's something along the lines of, yeah, like older authority with the Emperor card there. And maybe you're much younger than this person and they're trying to really control you because, oh, well, you're not experienced, you're not skilled enough, I've been through this and through that, I'm the one who makes all the money, type of thing. Again, take it how it resonates. That's for some. Those are the three things I'm getting with that. Now, the bottom of the deck, it's what I've been saying, guys, me and my ego. Pride or fear in the way, not contacting you, but thinking of you often, replaying over in my mind. You are going over this over and over and over again. Something from the past happens, or something comes up again, and you're afraid to make that move because the past has got you in its clutches. It's like the devil really has you tied and bound, Scorpio. So, and I said, pride or fear is getting in the way, and it's an exceptionally amount of some insane fear. No joke. Okay. See, Two of Swords twice up in your head. All right. And with the devil also, yeah, that's also ego. Your ego's getting the best of you because the devil's got your mind. It's taking control of your thoughts. You have to release those negative thoughts. Or either your pride is getting in the way, but I'm really thinking it's more fear because you're overthinking this. Fear is really getting in the way and you're overanalyzing things. You're thinking way too much about this when you know deep down inside what it is that you need to do. You're trying to replay over in your mind, okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to stick up for myself. I'm going to say this. I'm going to get myself out of the situation. And then you retreat. You go back. You go back. You go back. And you're fearful of taking that step. That's why I said you have to get the cojones to actually do it this time, and you've got to take control of the situation now. I keep saying that because my guides are saying this is imperative that you change this during Cancer season, but they're saying like now, because things will escalate. That's what I'm getting. That's what my guides are saying. I don't really want to be the bearer of bad news, but divination, it's not all about, am I going to get my promotion? Am I going to win the lottery type thing? Because look, I realized that I had a lot of things that I need to change in my life in order for my abundance to come in. I realized that I was not bound by the devil. I realized that I did not need to succumb to the 3D world. Why am I putting your cards away? I forgot your question. Sorry. Your question. Ask a question. We'll see what the answer is. Meditate on it. Recovery. They want me to read it. They usually want me to read this. Not a problem. This is a period of recovery and healing for you. The challenging emotions that you've been dealing with will fade away with time. Although it may be difficult to see now, there is a joyful future awaiting you. See? But for now, take all the time you need to regain your strength. Four of Swords with the retreat. This card can also mean that your recovery is nearly finished or already complete. Send words of gratitude to heaven and begin planning for the next exciting phase of your life. See, when you retreat and you go within, regain your strength and get the cojones, like I'm going to do this once and for all because I'm getting strongly for quite a few of you. You've been replaying this in your mind and something happens and you back out. All right? Get that strength. Get help from your guides. Get help from other people. You can do this, Scorpio. You can. Because the next exciting phase of your life is trying to come in. You're wondering, there's got to be something better for me out there. And there is. You got to walk through that door. Okay? Look what's at the bottom of the deck. Helpful people. I had said there are people around you who are willing to help. Don't be afraid to tell them what's going on. Don't be afraid to speak your piece, because there's a situation here that's you got to get yourself out of. Okay? You know what it is. You see it. Yeah. They want me to reiterate again before I close out. With tarot and readings, divination, whatever you want to call it, these are tools to help us bring out that subconscious and really bring to light what it is that we need to do in our lives, so that our true love can come in, our true abundance can come in. Because right now we are so controlled by the matrix, by the 3D world, that we just think that this is the end all be all, that nothing can change in our lives when we have the ability to change it. It is hard when people deal with these readings, and I won't lie, when I have readings like this that I put up there, they're the ones that get the least views. But you know what? I don't give a shit about views. If you are watching this right now and this is your situation and I'm giving you guidance as to what to do, there's a reason for why this is being brought up and why I do it this way. A lot of readers don't do it this way, but I'm here to actually help people, and divination is a tool for that. With the exception of my own personal counseling with people, this is my gift to you so that you can really live the life that is meant for you. And yes, it's hard, but we have to be honest with ourselves. And not every reading's going to be like Sagittarius's reading that I did when I talked about how the whole shebang was going to manifest. The whole shebang manifests for you when you do the hard work. I know. I am an example of that. But I had to be honest with myself and do the self-realization, get myself out of this bullshit, so that what God wanted for me could come in. It's exactly why this is done. And there's a reason why I'm saying this, even though I was about to close out. They said, no, you need to do this, make this statement for Scorpio. And that's exactly what I'm doing. So just know that while this is challenging to hear, we can get out of these situations. We have to trust there are people. Ask for help. God doesn't want us to be in 5 of Swords energy, 2 of Swords energy. I started to realize that, and I had to take it upon myself. God's like, I'm right here. Ask for my help. Ask other people for help. And that's what I did. And my whole life changed around. And I know greater things are coming for me. And greater things can come for you too. That's why with this recovery, a new and exciting phase in your life is trying to come in. It's beginning. It will begin for you when you get yourself out of this. That's what God promises to everybody, but a lot of people don't believe that and they don't do the work. This is the time for you to get going, Scorpio. You can get out of this. You are not stuck. You are not weak. You are stronger than you think you are. So get on out there. Go take your time out, your vacation. Do whatever it is you need to do, whatever guidance you've been given here. If you need my additional help, send me an email. I do give counsel without charging anybody, and I don't even read. I just channel you and I just give you my guidance from there. People have been doing that. Just asking a question. If you feel compelled to do that, go check the description box and send me an email. I'm fine with that. Or send me a chat on my website, capellawellness.com. Go into the chat box and send me a chat so I can get the answer right away, or whatever it is. Even if the time frame isn't the time for my hours for my chat is not available, send it anyway. Whatever it is. I'm essentially here to help people. This is my calling. This is what I'm here to do. So, with that being said, Scorpio, that concludes your reading. Thank you so very much for watching, for subscribing to this channel. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button. Illuminate the thumbs up button as well. I would greatly appreciate it. and I would appreciate your extra support for this channel. I wish you the best today and always. I send so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness. Starry out.